Hi and welcome to my channel. I have kind of taken a little break, but I just wanted to explain a little bit why, and it's not really even a great reason. Some of you guys know that if you've watched my channel at all, I have gone through just a lot of health issues and in and out of the hospital and some surgeries, and I've had to really take some time to allow my body to heal. And with that has really taken away, I'm just gonna say it, like my movement piece, exercise, and I'm also trying to stick to my meal plan with all of this limited movement and really having to be kind of on modified bed rest even for a while. I've been trying to stick to my meal plan and take the advice of my dietitian and know that my body is working hard, is trying to heal, and I want to heal. I want to be in a good place. I'm all for like loving your body and really being positive and all that stuff. But the reality is sometimes you just don't feel it. And sometimes this is one of those times my mental health has just been really struggling. I have gained a lot of weight. I'm just going to say I don't weigh myself, so I don't have numbers. I can tell the way my clothes are fitting. I have gained weight. I can see it. I just don't like, whenever I try to get to do a video, I just don't like what I see. I'm just not happy with where my body is at. I haven't been very motivated to like film and look at myself and like edit, and just because it gets me down. So I've stepped away a little bit. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I'm doing anything differently. I'm still working with my dietitian and my therapist, and I'm still going towards my meal plan and making sure that I'm not restricting and not trying to compensate. There are days that are more of a struggle than others, I'll admit, but in general, I'm still in a really good place. And what's motivating me right now is I have come so far, like so far. I can actually have date nights with my husband and not focus on the food, what I can eat, what I won't eat, what the calories are. I'm actually just sitting down and having date night with my husband and enjoying it. I am sitting down at the table at least once a week and having a meal with my family, with all my kids, and that is something so important. Like, I know if I start to go backwards with this, those things that I value, time and connection with my family, will start to go as well. And so I'm just really staying focused on that. I'm not perfect. And so I have a lot of good things to share too. And I'm going to make a whole video on this, but what we did for spring break was actually really fun. I got creative because we didn't go anywhere. Well, I'll have to share that. I'm actually really excited. Okay, I'll just tell you. I turned our house into Disneyland. So anyways, you'll want to check out that. I thought I'd pop on here and just do a video because I have to do a interview. We're interviewing for a front desk position for our business. So I'm going to do a video interview with somebody this morning. We've gotten so many applicants, which is awesome. It can be overwhelming. I think what people don't see is that it can be overwhelming on the employer side, not just the employee side. When you're literally getting hundreds of responses to your ad, like how you weed through those can be very overwhelming. And I have like a lot of tips from an employer side of how, like, what are we looking for and how do you stand out? It's actually a lot easier than you think. There's really minor things that you wouldn't think are important that are actually important. I'm going to hop off and do this interview real quick. All right, so I will see you guys later. Hi, I'm back. And the interview went really well. I am really excited about this candidate. I still have a ton of applicants to weed through and maybe set up some more interviews, but at least this one is very, very high in my potential hiring list. I've been on the side of being an employee trying to get a job. I know that's stressful. I know it's overwhelming. When you're applying for a job, just know that on the other end, it can be overwhelming, especially for like a small business like ours, where we're wearing so many different hats, we're trying to be so many different things, and then all of a sudden we have to put our HR hat on, try to post a job, try to go through all the applicants, try to set up interviews. It doesn't seem like a lot, but when it's just added on to everything else you're trying to do, it is a lot. So if you don't hear right away from someone, don't give up. Send them a message. Let them know that you are interested and why you're interested. And I also highly recommend looking at companies, especially if it is a small business. Make sure you know what they're doing. Anyways, I could do a whole video just on tips for trying to even get an interview. It's a lot easier than what you might think, and what you're focusing on might not be what the person or people who are looking through literally hundreds of people, they might be looking for something different than you think they are. That's where that's at. I will do some more videos. I don't love my body right now, and that's okay. I don't have to love it every minute. I can always strive to appreciate my body more. But when I'm having some of these low times, I just have to remind myself it is okay. This is part of the process, and I just need to remind myself of my values and why I want to turn towards recovery and not towards my eating disorder. And that's where I'm at right now. So some fun videos to look forward to. There's just a lot going on in my life, and so I'd like to share some of that. My health is, I would like to update with that. It is doing better overall, and there's, again, a lot going on with that, and like I'm in a much better place health-wise. With things starting to kind of open up, like we're looking at just, I know, it feels weird. It's weird. Like going into this pandemic as a business owner was something we never experienced. And now as things are starting to soften and open up a little bit more, like that has been really, it's just a wild ride. During spring break, since we can't go to Disneyland, I brought Disneyland to us. I turned our house into Disneyland. I hope you guys appreciate it and think it's as fun as I thought it was, but I don't know. You'll see. I'm going to post that. And let's see. I have some cool hair products I've been using. I would love to share my thoughts on those. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And lots of love to you all. I'll see you in the next video.